did we end up here? This place smells like balls. We had it all. You were a movie star, remember?
Are you afraid people will say you're doing this play to battle the impression that you're a washed-up comic strip character?
Absolutely not. That's why 20 years ago I said no to Birdman 4.
Birdman 4? You do Birdman 4?
Face it, Dad. You're doing this because you're scared to death, like the rest of us, that you don't matter.
Now you're about to destroy what's left of your career. We should have done that reality show they offered us.
Shut up.
You know I'm right.
Shut up.
You're so annoying!
Hey, what's up?
Why don't you try to rest a little bit?
Don't you get it? You were the original man. Let's make a comeback.
This character, Regan, he's so complicated. He's having, I think, an emotional crisis, a midlife crisis, a career crisis. Is that what attracted you to this character? Because he's so messed up.
It was that and, well, what an odd way to make a living, yeah. The answer to that is yeah. And then I thought, why would I ever want to do that? But I did, and I do. But mostly what it is Alejandro, you know, and the opportunity to get, you know, you don't get a chance to get to be handed a good script, first of all, very often. Not me, everyone. And then for that script to be connected to a great director, you know, you just, that's just, you're about 70% in. Okay. Based on that alone. You know, I was telling a friend of mine the other day, we were talking about, he was calling me about the movie, and he really loved the movie, and is an actor, and we were discussing it. I said, man, you know, this guy's such a great director. And he's done all these movies, and I said, I'd have done it based on Amores Perros alone, I think his first film. Yeah. And my friend said, I'd have done it based on the car accident scene in Amores Perros alone. It's just, you know, this is somebody who you want to, someone like him, you know, yeah. Those people you want to work with if you get the opportunity.
Okay, and your daughter in this played by Emma Stone.
Yeah.
And she points out in this movie, to be relevant nearly today, you have to be on Twitter and YouTube and all this. Do you think that's true? Do you have to, like, you're on Twitter, I noticed, so.
Barely. I'm on barely. No, truly I am. I actually tweeted something last night, and my assistant was with me. I said, hey, I handed her my phone, so I forget, tweet for me. I wanted to actually, this morning I'm going to tweet about the unfortunate decision in New York. This no indictment thing is upsetting. But I don't tweet often. I Instagram, however, because I'm a photography fan for one thing, and I also find that kind of fun. But I think that's really interesting because you're not relevant, actually. Like, now it's almost literally you're not relevant. It's almost literally like you don't exist. So I'm not really involved in social media except for what we just discussed. Yeah. And at the same time, I'm kind of fascinated by it because as kind of everything that Emma says, as mean-spirited and as hurtful as it was, is oddly true, you know, or not oddly true. It's true, you know, and at the same time, it's not true at all. I mean, the more that becomes the truth or the situation, I think the worse we're all becoming. I mean, to say I'm willing to give up my personality or my little nuances or my intimacies to be relevant in that world is really kind of spooky in a way, you know. Yeah. It's kind of science fiction time. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But on the surface of this, people are obviously going to go Birdman, Batman. There's comparisons. I assume you're nothing like this character in real life.
I'm exactly like him.
You're exactly like him. That's it.
No, I just don't. You know, look, those comparisons. You know, I'm an actor, and I did Batman, and proudly, and it's just the personality type that I'm not. I'm not that. But you know, I'm not the personality type either of a character I played in Desperate Measures, where I was a murderer, or Pacific Heights, where I was, I think, also a murderer. Or the only personality type that I relate to is Beetlejuice, probably the most. No, I just am not like that. I'm just not my personality. It's not a bad thing or a good thing. It just happens to not be me.
Well, listen, right now, congratulations, Birdman. Loved
Thanks,
it.
Sean.
Fair play, Michael. Thanks.
All right.
I remember when I lost my... You're Birdman. Yeah! You are a god.
Why don't you get your wings in your bird suit, man? I'm gonna choke you out.
Let's go back one more time and show them what we're capable of.
Birdman!
I got a chance to do something right. I gotta take it. Get that smile off your face. You're freaking me out. Okay, sorry.